Didn't even have my glasses ready. Hey, Sab, how you doing, man? Doing all right. Yeah, I was just. Oh, hang on. There we go. Yeah, I was just messing around with the settings because still not used to doing a horizontal setting. And then it's just like, okay, we're going live. It's like, wait, no, not yet. Oh, wait, fuck it. You want it going all the way down? I guess down to here would be fine. We're going to be blacking out most of this anyway. Yeah, it should look all right. It does mean that, when I start inking, you are going to get stuck seeing the top of my head, of course. Yeah. This is the cramps, of course. Right. We watched Return of the Living Dead on Sunday. Figured, and we're getting some comments on the soundtrack. So I was like, fuck, let's just start with the soundtrack this time. Hey, Raven, how you doing, man? See how much work I can do before I start sticking my head in here. Not sure why. Max Streams is up in front here, unless it's, except other than just we need somebody in front. Hey, Monty, how you doing, man? We could switch it so she's back here and then put shock block down because I do not like shock block split anyway. That's gonna have to change. So we can get her more in profile. That's not the worst idea. Yeah, get out of here. Let's look up those back muscles again. Could be this whole... The next couple of months, I'm going to be looking up back muscles. There we go. That's what I'm thinking of. Hey, okay. How you doing, bud? It's not too much smaller than Shock Block here. I put on the soundtrack for Return of the Living Dead because, fuck it, that was good, right? I'm always kind of what music to start off with. It's like, hey, you know, we know this works. More than a turn cam. No, not Night of the Living Dead. Return of the Living Dead. This is the 1985 film by Dan O'Bannon, I think it was. So I mean, I don't think Night has much of a soundtrack. There's the Dawn of the Dead soundtrack, but I'm not as big of a fan of the Goblins as some people are. You wouldn't think so, but like the Return of the Living Dead soundtrack goes kind of hard. No more cramps. This is a band I've never heard of. All right. Oh, the Goblin Suspiria theme or soundtrack. It's not my kind of thing. I don't go for the ambient, weird shit kind of 70s stuff. Like I never listened to a full Frank Zappa album, you know. Like I would have liked to have been able to. I'm sure part of it is just not picking the right one. There's like Frank Zappa albums are all different from what I understand, but like acid jazz kind of shit, it's not my thing. Never has been. The Flesh Eaters by Topic? No. Is this the same group? I think it is. Yeah, a lot of punk in the soundtrack. I guess that makes sense. If you're trying to match Bissett like rendering on like dinosaur rendering, I mean, first of all, that's kind of the apex, but like good on you for even trying. After seeing Bissett go, it's just like I don't know if I'd be able to do it because I'd be like, no, I mean, that's the best one. What am I gonna do? I'm not even gonna approach half as many scales as that man drew. No, I mean, Steve Bissett's always seemed like he draws pretty fast. Where there's a lot of scribbling going on, but it's very purposeful scribbling. Hey, Mike, how you doing, man? Let's just twist that spine up. There we go. Kind of a long thigh, but I guess it's kind of in keeping for the 90s, right? Fuck's sake. That's 2 weeks in a row. Or 2 screens in a row. That cheekbone is way too sharp. Wait, did Mike go member? Oh fuck, man! Thank you for that. That's awesome. I've been forgetting to even check up on that shit. Now I gotta drop members only shit. We'll work on those, the actual members only jackets. I got all sorts of people contacting me now that my Kickstarter's, up, saying how they want to get in on shit. So I'm sure that a jacket is definitely in the conversation. I think we'll just ignore this other arm. We don't need that. Yeah, you are currently the only member, Mike. Congratulations. Hey, Brain, how you doing, man? There are a lot of scammers. I've had a few reach out to me about, hey, did you know that if you give us money, we'll give you lists of super backers who will give money to anything. It's like, oh, that's nice of you, thanks, yeah. So I'm learning to just ignore those right away as soon as they start talking about, do you know about ways that you can expand your campaign? It's like, yep, bye. Yeah, that's a bit big. Maybe not. Oh, we were doing that for a little while, weren't we? Music night. I don't know. How we kind of messed everything up. Because I do have a bunch of horror movies that we should put on at some point. Let me see if we got anything on here that we want to put on. Hey, well, I mean, it's not too late over here. It's only 7 o'clock Pacific. East Coasters who stay up with me, they're the nuts. Time I get off, it's still 9:30. And then I can stay up until 2 o'clock in the morning doing editing. I mean, we got a couple here. We got we got Dawn of the Dead, the original. I didn't download the remake. We could do the remake too. Evil Dead 2, Elvira, Final Destination, Ginger Snaps. The Dawn of the Dead remake. By Zack Snyder and James Gunn. James Gunn didn't direct because he wasn't there yet. He was a script writer on that. Screenwriter. ED2, all right. Do I not have Army of Darkness? I know that somebody suggested it at one point. What else do I have? Pitch Black. We watched The Burbs, I think. I think that's about it, really. I thought I had more than that. I guess after you get rid of Event Horizon, that does get rid of a bit. Oh, I do have Life Force as well. And The Blob. There we go. But so far, the vote is for Evil Dead 2. Yeah, I mean, I can put on Evil Dead 2 and not have to look up once. I'll know exactly where we are at any given moment. All right, so what do you got there? I might have seen them, although if they're newer, probably not. If they're 80s, 90s, there's a good chance. No, April Fools. We'll do Birdemic and we'll do RoboCop 2014 on the same stream. And it somehow won't be worse than when I put on the G.I. Joe live action thing. When is April Fool's 2026 anyway? Let's find that out. It's a Wednesday. There you fucking go. How far into this are we anyway? Been on for 20 minutes. I don't think Evil Dead 2 quite hits 90 minutes in total, so we can maybe go for the end of the album here. Does this even work? I mean, it's a... I don't like her coming off screen. I should probably stretch her out more. Well, the April Fool's promise? I mean, it works for me. I'm fine with it. I don't mind. I'm going to be talking shit the whole time, but if everybody's okay with that. I know, the stretcher out thing, I know. As soon as I said it. At this point, he wants to stream the RoboCop remake. I know, it's been built up so long. No, we want to do profile torso, mostly rear-facing ass. There we go. I'll do the Jim Lee. Torso thing. The rib cage, basically. No, I know, but Montoya's been bringing up the RoboCop remake for at least a year now. And it's always been a case of, no, we're not playing that, because it's kind of crappy. There. So she's probably the closest to us here. That works out fine. You can go another year. So not too different really from the last pose. Just moved over a little bit and a little bit larger. And maybe a little bit more boob. So, success! Oh, wait, which fucking way does this turn? Like that, right? Yeah. We're gonna be getting this boob shape right for the rest of the night. Oh, I'm not as big a fan as Evil Dead 1. I think if you're like a film guy or like a hardcore horror guy, Evil Dead 1 holds a lot of weight. I'm really not either. You know, there's some interesting stuff in there, mostly because I know like the stories, because I've seen the or heard the commentary. I read Bruce Campbell's book, you know, all them shits. No, Wednesday nights are 2 hours on a boot. Come on, man. We don't want to overdo it here, Brandon. Come on. No, and I mean, like, it's an extremely impressive film for how old they were. And, like, Sam Raimi coming up with all sorts of just new camera shit because they didn't have money is always cool. But it as its own horror movie, it's like, eh. You know, if you're not taking into account the context, you know, some parts you gotta just judge it on its own merits. And on its own merits, it's fine. It's not. Oh, does he have a new one? Oh, that's all right. It is kind of El Mariachi, but horror. That's a good description, actually. Where it's, you know, it's a lot of fun and it's cool seeing what he did. But Desperado tops it in every way, you know? I feel like I'm arching this back even more than it has to, but there is no such thing. Okay, so we're just going right over Shockblock's arm here. I guess that's fine. Send help. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for that one. This is, what is this? Jet Black Berries. But this is from the soundtrack to Return of the Living... No. Yes, Return of the Living Dead. All right, Monty. Thanks for stopping by, man. Send help cover, eh? Let me see that shit. All right. I mean, if it's a horror movie, I trust Sam Raimi with horror, I'll tell you that. We're not quite getting the curve right here. Nope, that's closer, I think. We get right up in there to make sure. Yeah, he just needed us so he could. I don't know. I was totally on this stream all night. What are you talking about? I've never even been to Jersey. I'm trying to think of what do the boobs look like from the front? Kind of like that. This shoulder's going. It's not quite right. Damn it. I think this might be okay, but... Let's see. Back goes something like that. Wait. That's it. The M, or is it an M or is it a W? That looks like a W to me. Maybe I'm wrong. No, he hasn't shut up yet. We'll see if he stops by later. Okay, should we just start drawing this? Let's get some cleaner lines in here. Well, just darker anyway. This feels like it's not, it's a little dislocated. It's not a bad arm, really. A little on the muscly side, but that's not the worst thing. I think I'm okay with making next ribs a little bit muscly. Oh, that helps, actually. Really flexing those shoulder muscles. Timu Misfits? I don't know who did this. This is 45 Grave? Yeah, so Timu Misfits. Oh, the previous one. Okay, okay. That's true. This sounds a bit more like Runaways. Honestly, I've never really listened to the Misfits either. Not a big punk guy. There's a couple where I'm like, yeah, that's a good song. But I'd never get an album, really. Not enough structure. Need structure. Need melody. What is it? Spider-Man the Animated Series? Okay. Okay, and then she's all uplit, eh? Or, sorry, lit from the top, rather. Retro horror Danzig, yeah. Yeah. I mean, the best part of Danzig isn't Danzig generally. It's the riffs. At least for Lucifuge and the fourth album. Yeah, Glenn's all right, sir. At the end of it? Not quite. Oh, and then there's Trash's theme after this. I guess we'll find out what that's like. pretty close, right? I remember the Wizard casting calls where they're like, they need to cast Danzig for Wolverine. So sure, if you want that fucking film to fail. Oh, no, this will be interesting. How do we shadow her so that she matches these guys? Nope, that's not even on an eraser. This isn't the trash theme? Okay. This is probably what she danced to, I think. Very good. Yeah, I can't do much in the way of actual cross-hatching on her, I don't think. Should we just go straight to the source and look up an old Prophet issue? Maybe then. Hang on. I know. Oop. Wobbly, wobbly. Yeah, all the veins coursing through boobs. That's what everybody wants to see. So no detail. Let's see here. Okay, he did draw at least some of this. Well, this is Pat Lee, though, too. This is definitely Platt. She is in this one, right? She isn't just on the cover? So no detail on the cover, while Prophet himself has similar lighting, so that's okay. We can just do different lighting. Yeah. Oh my god, that's definitely Pat Lee. But not a little bit on, okay. It's still not Platt, but you know. Ugh, so much Pat Lee. I'm good. And issue 10 is Extreme Sacrifice. Well, there's got to be some women in that. He drew more girls in Moon Knight. You do effects on the costume. Yeah, that's the plan at least. I feel like that's mostly what a costume is for, just so you can have shadowing of some kind. Yeah, not a whole lot there. Costume or shadow. We don't need no education. No, this is just the battle between... Yeah, no, he goes almost negligible on shadow on actual skin. Okay. Soul Saga is also good. Yeah, that's true. Well, that's later Platt when he's starting to learn how to draw for real. I got no interest in that. Okay, well, we can at least do an outline. I feel like we're close enough to finish drawing to do that. Rock! No, that's okay. I feel like you're only going to... Like, Rob was good when I was beginning for picking up extreme tips, but like these days, no, we go advanced. I can only learn the wrong lessons from looking at Liefeld now. When in doubt, wing it. Yeah, of course. How else would we do it, right? Are you okay with that? I think I'm okay with that move. Oh, not the edge, but let's move that shit up. There we go. Add a little bit of extra shadow there. Which one would that be? I guess that'd have to be the pack number 2, because 3 was weird, had weird inking in it. And that it was probably technically better, but it didn't have the same feel. Okay. Evil Dead 2. Where are you at? There we go. Watch this not have any sound now. Starts with the fate. Now, okay, we got sound. Good stuff.
Legend has it that it was written by the Dark Ones, Necronomicon Ex Mortis. Roughly translated, Book of the Dead. The book served as a passageway to the evil worlds beyond. It was written long ago. The seas ran red with blood. It was this blood that was used to ink the book. In the year 1300 AD, the book disappeared.
I will now recite aloud the forbidden text, because that makes absolute sense. It's always interesting trying to see them come up with a good excuse for somebody to read the Latin.
Well, it's a little run down, but it's right up in the mountain.
Are you sure it's converted?
Oh, yeah. I think so.
What's the maximum volume? Yeah, it is too. Okay, there we go. It's probably louder than I think it is anyway. Oop. I do love that, like that bit in hey Mello, how you doing, man? Thank you. Appreciate it. I do like the bit in Cabin in the Woods. That's another one I should probably put on the list. We're like, okay, I'm drawing a line in the fucking sand. We're not reading the goddamn Latin.
I feel funny about leaving. What if the people who own this place come home?
You're not gonna. Well, tell them that the car broke down or something.
It's not a beer car they believe in.
Hey, what do you say we have some champagne, huh, baby? Huh?
Sure.
After all, I'm a man and you're a woman. Last time I checked.
Okay.
Bum, 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 bum.
I do love the evolution of the Ash character from Evil Dead 1 to 2 to 3 to Ash versus Evil Dead. Whereas just this devolution.
There's a tape recorder here.
See what's on it.
This is Professor Raymond Noble, Department of Ancient History, log entry number 2. I believe I have made a significant find, the Castle of Canton. Having journeyed there with my wife Henrietta, my daughter Annie, and associate professor Ed Getter. was in the rear chamber of the castle. You stumbled upon something remarkable. Naturum de Monta. The book of the dead.
Ah, live stream hopping. Yeah, and I saw there were a few of us going tonight.
Where I could study it undisturbed. It was here. that I began
Really, the only smart thing is to do what Rob does and just go every single goddamn night.
of a spiritual presence, a thing of evil that roams the forests and the dark bowers of man's domain. It is through the recitation of the book's passages that this dark spirit is given
It does look a bit action figure-y here.
to possess the living. Before we here are the phonetic pronunciations of those passages. Kanda, Strata, Mantos, Diagras, Gat, Stratus, Kanda, Mantos, Kanda.
How far into the movie are we? 5 minutes. And we got a demonic possession. That's pretty good. That's some good timing. And here's the bit where Sam Raimi took Bruce Campbell into the woods, kind of nailed him to a cross, basically, like an X cross, and then ran him through the trees for like 6 hours or whatever it was. It's a bit of a thick thigh, but that's all right, I guess. Okay, we'll need to figure out the shadow on this leg here, because I almost want to try and like Mark Beecham these ass shadows, but I'm not nearly practiced enough. How is he doing these? He's doing all sorts of muscles in there. Whether they're muscles or not. Interesting. Give it a shot, see how it looks. No, I'm just wondering if my head was in the frame, and it is. Awesome. Oh, well. That's how it's going to go. Okay, so we'll try it with no real shadows, and then we'll try it on the actual skin, and then we'll see how that looks. Mm-hmm.
My car. Takes about an hour to get there. Hey, you hinted in your telegram that your father was onto something with the first part of his translation. What has he found in the foot of his death?
Probably nothing. Just probably go back to another world.
Okay. Ash Shadows. Ash Shadows, go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that whole leg ended up looking a little thick, but I don't think it's necessarily the worst thing. Hmm.
Hello, lover.
The actress went to the Miss Piggy School of ADR. Oh, it's the most intimidating of evil voices, absolutely. Though not as intimidating as being like, you're going down. Takes a minute to put the chain on the door. Always good. Okay. Okay. I'm thinking penumbra kind of like this. This could be a big mistake. See how that goes. Doesn't look. Hang on, let me see it on the stream. How's that look? Looking at it in person never works. On the stream, it's like, I got it. I do still have to put a shadow under here. The side cheek divot. Yeah, no, it's a consideration you have to have, right? If I'm connecting shadows, I need to get rid of a little bit of the outline here. No, let's do the connect that first.
We just cut up our group with a little chainsaw. Does that sound
Yeah, right there it needs to go. You do spend an awful lot of time with his hand. The evil hand. Not saying it's a bad thing. But for a couple of guys with no money who were trying to make some money, it's like, man, they got a little self-indulgent. and accidentally made a classic.
Excuse me. Is this the road to the Nobi cabin?
That's right. You ain't going there.
And why not? There must be another way in. It's got to be a road or something. Sure ain't no road. No, you want to go up there for anyway.
Yeah.
Huh? None of your business.
Hey, just remember, but yeah, that's right. There is a trail. You could follow Papa Joe and me. Cost
How much?
40 back. $100.
Tell you what. Take my bag and you got a deal.
Sure.
Interesting. Some odd shapes I'm coming up with here. Have to figure out those back muscles at some point. How we're gonna shade those, I do not know.
Who's laughing now?
I mean, sure. All right, Seb. Thanks for stopping in, man. Have a good one. All right. How would the ribs go? Like that. Essentially. Let me see if I can find the cheesecake cover because I had a decent idea of how to do it on that one. So I was looking directly at, yeah, I'm not too far under.
Son of a...
I'll be a little careful not to put too much in there. In fact, might not even want those lines in there now that I look at them, but we'll see what this, once that dries.
I checked him. Sucker.
Pretty much what they did with the hand chainsaw scene there, didn't they? It was a little funny. Maybe didn't quite warrant 90 seconds straight of insane cackling, but that scene was definitely worthwhile. I mean, who the fuck even thought of that scene? You know, that shit's crazy.
You all right, honey?
I don't know. I think so.
You know this son of a bitch. No, we thought her father was going to be here. That's why we decided.
Oh my God. Where are my parents? What the hell did you do to them? What the hell did you do?
Hey, come here. Annie! Come here. Come here.
Okay, so this is where the rest of the ink from that bottle I've got is going, I guess, is the foundation here.
Crazy buck's gone blood sick. The man stay. Right. Right, well, son of a bitch.
Right down there.
Shit. I know it hurts, baby, but everything's gonna be fine. Now, about 5 minutes.
Hey, D-Man, how you doing? Rob, finish up? I saw him start up like just before I did. It's like, ah, fuck, that's where everybody's going to be tonight.
Maybe they never came.
These are my father's things.
It's only been a few hours since I've translated and spoken aloud the first of the demon resurrection passages from the Book of the Dead.
Shh. Listen up. This is my father's voice.
Now I fear that my wife has become host to a Kandarian demon. God forgive me for what I have unleashed into this earth. Last night, Henrietta tried to kill me.
Oh.
All right, that's not a great looking sweat. Oh, well.
First, 4:33 p.m. Henrietta is dead. I could not bring myself to dismember her corpse. I dragged her down the steps. I buried her in the cellar. down there with him. Once in my fruit cellar. Someone with a fresh soul. There's something down here. It's a trick. I know it. Open. Open those chains up. Swallow your soul.
That is Ted, yeah. As Henrietta. There's all the great stills from the behind the scenes with Ted needing oxygen after getting out of the Henrietta suit. Hey Lee, how you doing, man? Oh man, and I set a reminder this time and everything, man. It just goes to show that shit don't work. But yeah, there's the shot where Henrietta is spinning in midair and she turns, you know, like Ash climbs out of the cellar. And she turns and screams at him, and a stream of sweat pours out of her ear. Because that's where the hole is for the mask. Oh, okay. Sorry, the day's been kind of shitty then. On the plus side, we're watching Evil Dead 2, so there's that. If you haven't watched too much Evil Dead 2 in your life, I haven't watched it in a little while now. A little while probably being like 8 months. Ah, okay. Was he one of the fake chimps? That wasn't enough to get him in the Screen Actors Guild, though, I guess. So I know that's what this one was. Well, that's what his role in this was, anyway. Oh no, I recall the whole fake Shem thing. I'm for everybody else though. Yes, I read If Chins Could Kill, and listened to the commentary for Evil Dead 1 and 2 several times. 2 was pretty good. Yeah, Joe Besser. Oh no, wait, he was Curly Joe. I don't remember who played Shemp. Oh, you have to speak on camera. Okay, is that how it works? Otherwise, you had to be in a certain kind of movie or whatever. I couldn't remember. It's been a long time since I lost my copy of If Chins Could Kill a long time ago. What was that in? Was that in Being John Malkovich? It was being okay. That's another one I've seen like once, and not since it came out really. Well, out on video anyway. I mean, good for them. It seems like the kind of thing it's hard to get. Well, yeah, it's getting close to midnight for you, isn't it, Peter? Well, thanks for stopping in, man. That was awesome to see you. Let me know next time you want to do another stream. I'm always down.
They'll all go in together. Hell no. You're the curious one.
So nobody even knows. Eh? Not even the porn actresses. Shit. We're real random with these shadows here.
Shit. I told you there weren't nothing in here. No.
They have really good insurance. What, in porn? All right. Good to know that they're not 100% exploited then. Oh, okay. See, we were too far along from SAG for me to know what we were talking about anymore. Like, really? There's port insurance. Okay. That's impressive.
The salvation lies there. The pages of the book.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. Yeah, that was why it was a bit of a shock.
Save my soul.
But no, being able to get into SAG and get insurance, I imagine that's kind of a big thing in the States.
Jay, boy, my hands are tired.
Baby, I am holding your hand.
Well, sure it should, but like, who the fuck is going to insure you? Like, what underwriter? How many exclusions do you have if you work there? Probably a couple. Still remember a little bit about insurance.
What's wrong with you?
Most insurance doesn't cover dental or vision. Really? Man, that's a fucking drag. So it's like just for emergency hospital kind of shit, eh? So what the hell is it for then? Can't do emergency.
Hey, where the hell is she?
For general practitioner, some surgery. Okay. Well, it's better than nothing, I guess, but GP meaning just like checkups and shit. Or like, there's something wrong with my foot.
Went out on foot.
Please don't give me a prescription.
What's wrong?
That kind of blows.
1300 AD, they called this man the hero from the sky. He was prophesied to have destroyed the evil.
Didn't do a very good job. Did you find it?
Here it is. 2 passages. Recitation of this first passage will make this dark spirit manifest itself in the flesh.
Why the hell would we want to do that?
Hey, Rob, how you doing, man? Heard you had your own stream coming. Didn't have enough of cross-hatching, eh?
And the physical manifestation
Good to see you.
of the spirit can be forced back into the mood. Best translation that I can find.
That's right. I'm running the show now. Putting God there in them woods took Bob killed her. Once we find her, we're getting
Usually covered unless it's off label.
No, you're ready.
Legal to deny coverage for pre-existing conditions. Okay. That kind of blows for anybody who has like anything, then, eh?
I just don't mean squat.
Yep. Privatized shit.
Now move.
It's interesting trying to do this double lighting shit. Not 100% sure what I'm doing. It's looking interesting anyway. So I guess that's a win. Okay, let's see here. Oh, thanks, Rob. I appreciate it, man. It's looking. I mean, it's interesting anyway. As I said, it's not perfect or anything, but it's coming along. You know, and I think it'll be an appropriate end of issue wow factor kind of double page splash. Yeah, there's some alright looking forearm thingies. Kind of look like tendons. Yeah, it's not exactly like, you know, they were able to switch it up a little bit here and there with what you might expect. Okay, so let's see how much of this I can get right. I can't remember. I assume Evil Ash, like the Ash Deadite, did that come back at all in Ash versus Evil Dead? I can't remember it. There were a fair amount of episodes, though, so there's that. Ash was just part of the group. Yeah, yeah. No, that's pretty fair. Getting blown up on a wad of gunpowder, that'll pretty much do it, I suppose. Got kind of atomized. Yeah, those are some interesting looking tendons. I kind of like these. We are watching Evil Dead 2. They really thought that shit was scary, eh? The I'll swallow your soul thing. When that comes back in the Evil Dead remake, whenever that was, 2015 or whatever it was, it just sounds cheesy at that point. I mean, yeah, I guess it's a callback. It works fine, but I'm pretty sure Army of Darkness is probably my first Evil Dead as well. I can't remember how I would have heard of Evil Dead. Do we want that as a fist? Maybe I want that as a fist, considering we're blocking off a lot of his arm here. I'm thinking about the case. That works okay. Yes, I remember seeing the print ad for Army of Darkness as well quite a bit. Yeah, there's been a lot of movie considering this thing's only really been on for an hour. We still got to do crafting the chainsaw hand. We still got to do Ash going down into the basement to get the pages before we even move on to the battle with Henrietta, and then the apple head. Well, good on that college kid, you know? He knew some shit. I, of course, made my son, I think both my kids at home watch this one. I don't know if my oldest watched this. I assume she did. I remember seeing the cover for Evil Dead fairly often when I went to the video store, because that cover was arresting. And we were always looking for new movies to watch. I don't think we would have rented at the time, though, because I don't remember having any kind of moment of confusion or anything. And I'm pretty sure I would have.
But for how long? We're gonna beat this thing. We We need those pages.
I do remember watching Day of the Dead when I was like, yeah, probably like 10 or 11 or something. I'm quite certain I had seen RoboCop and Alien in grade 2. Because I remember making a little journal entry for it. Like, man, that kid's stupid. You're just asking to get caught and then never be allowed to watch horror movies again. Didn't happen though, so it all turned out okay. Yeah, I definitely, by the time I was in like grade 5, I had seen all the Freddy movies for sure. I'd seen all the Nightmare or the Friday the 13th as well, but Freddy was definitely my preferred choice on that. And that would have been in like 88 or so. So like, 4 was out. That was the new one. And arguably the best one. Like, it gives you the most kind of Freddy action you want, really. First movie you saw was Freddy's Dead. Oh no. I mean, yeah. That's kind of a cool moment for watching an R-rated movie by yourself kind of thing. I assume it was R. Maybe it wasn't, actually, thinking about it. It was rated R. Okay, good. Oh, just first movie you saw by yourself in the theater. I see. That's still cool. Yeah. I remember seeing Terminator 2 in the theater with a buddy, and my mom didn't want to watch it, so that was kind of cool. That wasn't R, that was AA. You're enjoying the evolution of Hawkstep? That's cool. Okay. I mean, like, it's at the point now where it's staying no matter what. So I mean, I'm glad guys are digging it. It's certainly more fun to draw than it used to be. Man, did I hate drawing that hair. It's like, oh, good God, why did I give this guy this kind of hair? It's like, this is why, so I could turn it into a windsock.
Pages. Quick.
It doesn't really fit the 90s thing too well, but like, I think it's okay. I think it's all right. Theoretically, I should be trying to Jim Lee hair, but I can't do it, man. That's pretty. I mean, we would watch movies all the time when I went to my dad's place. We constantly watch horror movies, which I later realized was just because I wanted to watch horror movies, not because my dad did. Stream of Sweat. There it is. Realized a long time later that my dad just likes sci-fi, and that's why he had Alien and RoboCop. But yeah, no, I mean, like I was watching that shit from like 8 years old, and then we get home, and my mom had difficulty letting us watch anything that was like PG-13 because we weren't going to tell her that we were watching, you know, the bad movies at my dad's place. Now, my dad didn't care as long as we didn't go home crying about the movies that Dad let us watch. I think he was fine with it. That would have been like, okay, well, I guess that's not happening. But since we didn't say shit, it's like, okay, I guess they can handle it, so we'll just keep doing that then. Gotta love the fake out ending here. Sure. Is it? From Xena, I believe that was. I mean, he made a good Henrietta. Let's give him his flowers. He was also fine on Supernatural. And what about in the Spider-Man movies? I mean, he doesn't have the same kind of, it's not the same kind of role as Joxer, sure, but that's still some good stuff. Yes, as the King of Thieves guy. I don't remember his name. Autolycus? I want to say that was it. I never really watched Xena. Or Hercules, for that matter. Not really my thing. He directed a couple. I know that, of the Xena episodes. When they're getting close to the end of the series, and it's like, okay, Bruce wants a turn. They're like, why not? How bad can he fuck it up? We're already going to get canceled at the end of the season. Star Trek did that shit all over the place. Let's get Frakes to direct an episode. Let's get LeVar. Spiner, do you want one? Yeah, it's definitely some people's jam. I got no problem with it or anything. But it's, it's not my kind of thing at all. An episode of Leverage? What is Leverage? I don't know that one. Usually Wesley. Is that the only way Wesley can get jobs now? There's a show on TNT. Okay. I feel like I fucked this up a little bit. That should have just stayed. Oh, in Shadow. He does Critical Role. Okay. But like his acting is pretty much done, right? Except for like Big Bang Theory, shit like that. I know him and Felicia Day. They do the same kind of thing, right? was a while there where I was following all that gaming shit, which included TTRPG stuff. Never really played much of it, but all right. I think we'll call that for the night. Now that everybody started getting chatty again, you know. How long have we been going? Has it been 2 hours at least? It looks like it's been about 2 hours. 2:04. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Well, that's some decent progress. Getting Max Remus out of the way is a good kind of bonus. I'll bring people back for next stream as well, so that's good shit. All right. So you guys have a good night. I'll see you on Sunday and shit. I don't think I have anything planned in the meantime. Although, Rob, we were talking about doing a team up at some point, so we'll have to sort that out. Maybe one of these days I should maybe one of these days I should watch Mystery Science Theater. Probably won't happen, but you never know. All right. Fuck, I gotta stand up for this now. It's way the fuck up here. Cool. All right. Yeah, no, Rob, message me in the Discord so we can sort that shit out. That'd be awesome. Definitely want to do that sooner than later. All right, guys, have a good one. I don't know how to turn this off. There we go. Peace.